stage may seem like it will never end. It usually does when the kids go off to school. Marriage, work. The flock has flown. The nest is empty. It's definitely a time of mixed emotions.
One minute, she's elated because the disruptions of babyhood and childhood are over. No more dirty diapers, carpools, or late night vigils. Then pow! The tears start falling. Why? It just doesn't make sense, does it?
But today, the empty nest doesn't seem to stay empty for very long. The prodigals returneth.
And following midlife, somewhere between 50 and death, is the realization that we might be approaching seniority, preoccupation with the needs of the senior citizen.
Getting your art membership card.
Senior swimming.
Retirement.
Medicare.
Yet, like adulthood, the age for becoming old is constantly moving as we ourselves approach it.
Old is for other people.
Here's a letter from grandmother to her middle-aged daughter, telling her the way it is.
Dearest daughter, midlife crisis has obviously stripped your mental gears, or you would not have carried on so idiotically the other day when I mentioned that I joined the Gray Panthers. Okay, yeah. In reply to your fool question, why, yes, I do think gray is beautiful. Yep. And no, I am not taking instructions in firing automatic weapons. Yes. Nor, you might note, do I address you as middle-aged chauvinist swine. If you want to return the kindness, why, you can stop referring to your father and me as senior citizens. We are both sick of patronizing this mush-mouth euphemism off the tongues of politicians. Now, while we are on the subject, I am also fed up with my grandchildren calling me Granny and referring to their grandfather as Clarence. Now, we are not characters in a Ma and Pa kettle pot boiler, but believe it or not, we are honest to God real people, not actors. Why, these days Congress is learning that the beauty of old age comes with our voting power. Business gurus are discovering that purchasing power of our over 50 set. Why, old age is for others. And there I'll never be. By the way, I've taken a more militant name. Love
Super wrinkles.
Yeah.
Today, we're living longer and enjoying it more. Half my neighborhood winters in Florida or Arizona.
While the other half babysits for grandchildren and loving most every minute of it.
It would be surprising if we didn't experience some pain as we leave the familiarity of one adult stage for the uncertainty of the next. But with each stage comes joy, reward, and humor as well.
Following poem by local LaSalle poet Lorena Robinson, published just last month in the Times newspaper, is entitled, I Don't Date Much Anymore at Age 90.
At 90, I don't date much anymore. Most of my friends have passed away. I have time to write, and it makes me happy when people say,
I read your poem in the newspaper.
I write poems 1, 2, 3, and in the Ottawa paper they might be. I don't hear so well, but my mind is as sharp as a tack.
And that's a fact.
I younger friends who have not died, and sometimes they even give me a ride. They also take me out to eat, which is a real treat. If I should get married, though, it would have to be to a much younger man. A man who could push me around in a wheelchair, carry my cane, and have a brain. But then, when he called me honey, I'd have to wonder if he really wanted my money.
The most important thing is living each stage to the fullest, enjoying yourself, and being proud of your womanhood.
Live in the now.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore, and I know too much to go back to pretend. 'Cause I've heard it all before, and I've been down there on the floor. No one's ever gonna keep me down again. Oh yes, I am wise, but it's wisdom born of pain. Yes, I've paid the price, but look how much I've gained. If I have to, I can do anything. I am strong, strong. I am invincible.
Invincible.
I am a woman.
Sure. I'm Lisa Gill.
Charlene Jabrowski.
Ramadana.
Kathy Heenan.
Connie Svoboda.
Thank you all for coming. And by the way, anybody who is interested in becoming a drama mama, our next show probably won't be till spring, but you know, we're always looking as none of us are professionals, we just have fun, and we can't memorize anymore. And we usually rehearse
Seniors.
during the day.
Oh, I'm sorry, except for some of us.
Here, you got me.
Not all of us,
How many other scripts do you have?
about a dozen. This, just a little background. The group originally was founded in the 70s when it was the bicentennial of the country, and it was the International Year of the Woman. At the time, I was president of the Women's Board of the Y, and we wanted to do something to honor both the International Year and the Bicentennial. So we came up with the idea of doing the Readers Theater, and it went over so well. And that's if some of you saw the show that we did last year, Remember the Ladies, that was that show. And then we formed a group and became the Peacock Players, which somebody then informed us that at the time, Streator's slogan was Streator struts. Do any of you remember that? Okay, so what struts more than a peacock, right? The only problem was, as somebody pointed out to me, that, does anybody know?
They're male.
The peacock is the male of the species. So, anyway, we decided that it was kind of humorous, so we kept it. And that group went on for a couple of years, and then people moved away or got busy with their kids, or, you know, we had other things and work. So I put the scripts on the shelf, and then last year it just kind of seemed like we had a group, and we're ready to start again. And so here we are, and thank you so much for coming out and supporting us. Thank you.
Thank you.